Okay, family, it's that time again for me to come on here and kind of just assess what I've been thinking about lately. Just being around people every day, whether it's going to work, going to school, going to the grocery store, going to the bowling alley, anywhere. It's this attitude that people have towards people who are happy and who are genuinely happy. I don't know if it's something that's in the water. Maybe it's the true sign of what that guy said, that the world was supposed to end a few months ago and supposed to end in 2012. I don't know if that is something that attests to the quote unquote signs of time, but I know for the past year, and like I said, I have had instances in the past, but I don't know what it is about this year where it seems like everybody has been so crazy with their attitude. I don't run into countless people. I don't know if it's jealousy, intimidation, and I have problems. Everybody has problems, but I feel like it's a time and place where you present yourself, and it's a time and place where you keep your problems. It's a time and place where you do things that just gonna keep everything even keeled and make a smooth flowing transaction. But I know too that a lot of it, like I said, is that people are, I don't know if they, like I said, I don't want to say jealousy, even though that may have something to do with it, but people are genuinely, you know, aggravated with people who are happy. And if you are, I'm just going to say this, if you are a happy person, even if you've been through hell and back or whatever, and you've made it out and God has blessed you and he's blessing you now, go ahead and march through this world with a smile on your face. Go ahead and continue to give God the praise, because he is going to continue to bring you up out of all of this mess. But disregard people and their emotions and their feelings, because one thing about people, we cannot change how they feel about us, and we cannot make them act the way that we think that they should act, even though a lot of times we want to do it. For instance, it's a lady. I work in the same place now that I was working at the beginning of the year, but it was some things happened with me and this lady, and I ended up leaving for about 8 months. But now I'm back. Thank God, for Jesus. But she was a heavy set lady. She was a plus size lady, and there was a couple of more out there like her. She had the lap band surgery. And it's some people who are, critical with it. Bottom line is, I don't care. Whatever can make you happy or you feel like makes you happy, do what you need to do. But if you have a problem with yourself and you have a problem with people who have confidence in themselves, you shouldn't, make them try to feel like they ain't worth nothing or belittle them. But long story short, she had a problem with me, and we worked in the same department. She was a lady that, basically hired me. And it was just crazy. But she ended up honestly being jealous of me because, I'm heavy too. I am heavy. But I'm not going to walk around looking like, who did it and why. Or not going to not have confidence in myself because of what somebody may perceive as a flaw to me. And I guess she got offended because when she had her surgery, I wasn't rah, rah, rah. Like, girl, da, 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 da. I congratulated with her, wished her the best. Never made fun of the fact that she had it. Always, like I said, was classy with it to let her know, hey, you do what you need to do. But I guess at the end of the day, that wasn't good enough for her, because I believe she expected me to go out and do the same thing that she did. And I was like, God, I'm not even going to let that offend my spirit. But, some point in time, things get too crazy. And if people walk by and compliment me or say you're very pretty, or I love how you dress, or you have so much confidence and you come across as a good person, each time they would say that, I could see her growing more and more evil. Basically, she did whatever it was in her power to try to sabotage my job, and she succeeded for a while because I had enough, and I went to the higher ups about her. But obviously, me just quote unquote, I guess, being a little Rudy Poo, they tried to quote unquote move me, so to speak, which ended up me being without a job. I had another one, thank God, but being without my second job for, like I said, 8 months, which obviously put me back in the hole financially. But once again, that's neither here nor there. I was just astounded by the fact that she had the gall to get offended that I was happy. And she hadn't been the only one. She had this fat cop of a friend who still feels this way to the day. She had the surgery and everything. Was the lap band surgery, but they are a part of this mentality that I don't understand. Once again, why are you so mad because somebody else is happy? And if your situation is messed up, I wish you the best. But it's a lot of times we all wake up in the morning with shit on our heart, but we don't go to the extent of trying to ruin other people's days, careers, lives, because we are unhappy. And if anybody out there has the answer to that, please let me know. If I'm talking to you right now, if you somebody that you know gonna wake up tomorrow and be shitty and go to work shitty and just try, why? What is your purpose of trying to make other people feel bad about feeling good? Even if a person is flawed, I know plenty of people who are flawed and have flaws, but they are, even if it's an act, and I don't encourage anybody that, try to be something you're not, but at least when you in public or you around a group of people, act like you've been raised before. You know what I'm saying? Act like you got some sense. Act like you gonna be the type of person to be accountable for the things that's going on around you. Be a solution and don't be the problem. Don't adhere to a situation. Don't add drama to a situation. Make sure you check yourself before you try to check somebody else with the foolishness. But I just really want to come through and share that quick thought with y'all, because it has been something that is bugging me the whole year. I mean, I know I'm paraphrasing in my story, but YouTube family, if you could have seen the way the lady treated me, how she basically detested me for nothing. She hated me because I was who I feel like this, and this is not trying to praise my own. They say support fraud and don't praise his own pun, and I'm not trying to big up myself like I'm just this, whatever. But she hated me because she wasn't me. That's all it is to it. She basically had so much hate in her heart and disdain for me because, in a sense, I was everything that she wanted to be that she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? As far as, me, I guess the way I quote unquote carry my size and the way that I talk, I ain't never been shy. I have been. I take it back. I talk, I ain't afraid of people. I'm not, I myself, I'm calm and laid back, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just cool, cool. I like to chill out, and I feel like that since I have that type of personality, it's something that she really wanted to have, but she don't have. And instead of embracing me and trying to let's meet in the middle of the formal relationship, she hated on me and hated on me and hated on me and hated on the fact that I was very happy. And like I said, she's not the only one. I've had people do that to me my whole life. Almost be mad at me because I'm not mad. Like I'm supposed to be pissed off because I'm not skinny. Or I'm supposed to be pissed off because I stay in a 1-bedroom apartment and I'm paying student loans, which, yeah, that pisses me off too. Or I'm supposed to be pissed off just because. And they do that to everybody. If you're a type of person with a happy spirit, people are ready and willing to shit on everything that you do. So my little rant for tonight is be careful who you run across. Be careful who you try to make your friends. Be careful of people trying to get in your business, trying to get in your area, your space, whatever you do to get in your zone. You need to set some barriers and some ground rules, because the people will try to come and get a piece of whatever it is they think that's making you making you unique. And we know, all of us people, God-fearing people, understand that it ain't nothing but from nobody but God. He is who makes us who we are, but at the same time, they will try to take a piece of that. So on that note, I want y'all to have a good night.